Hey everyone, my name is Ty and welcome to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about reasons why the Low Rider ST might not be for you. Now, if you know anything about my channel and the type of videos that I typically produce, I like to very heavily edit my videos and try to get them as smooth as possible. We're going to be doing something a little different today. Today I'm going to try to do everything in one take. So all the bloopers, all the times you see me, those smooth transitions and that type of thing, we're going to get raw and unedited today. So anything that I say, any bloopers, we're going to record those as well. Before we get started here, if you would please consider subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed and like this video. It sure would mean a lot to me. So let's get going here on this 2022 Harley Davidson Low Rider ST. We're going to be talking about, like I said, a couple of reasons why it might not be right for you. And it's strange because I tell everyone this motorcycle is unbelievably awesome, and it is, it really is. So telling somebody why it might not be for them seems a little strange. Now let's see if we can jump out here on the road before that big SUV. Okay, good deal. Whew. What a beautiful day. Man, not a cloud in the sky. It is gorgeous today for sure. Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about one of the very first things that comes to my mind when you're on this motorcycle or when you're standing in front of it, you notice it, and that is the fairing. And how does it handle wind deflection? Well, if you are the type of person that likes to ride a motorcycle without a windshield, without any type of fairing, and you just want so much wind that it's going to blow you off the back of the motorcycle, well then here's the thing. The Low Rider ST might not be for you. And there's a reason that I say that is because on this motorcycle, man, I am not lying, you are wrapped up nice and neat in this little cocoon of an air bubble. I've said it once, I've said it before in other videos, Harley really did a fantastic job on the research and development when it comes to this fairing. I mean, it is outstanding. Now, I also have a road glide, and I've owned a street glide, and I am here to tell you that this little motorcycle and this small fairing compared to the shark nose and the bat wing can absolutely 100% compete with the big boys. As a matter of fact, I would say the wind deflection is really close to my road glide, very close, and is so much better than the street glide. Now, if you have a street glide, I don't mean to throw any shade at you or anything like that, just stating my opinion that this fairing is awesome. But if you like wind, lots and lots of wind on your motorcycle, the Low Rider ST just might not be for you. Okay, now right here I would like to do a cut, a smooth little transition, something like that, but we're not going to do that. Oh no, we're going to jump right into the second point, and that is the Milwaukee 8 117 that is on this motorcycle. So if you just kind of like to putt around a little bit and do your thing, nice little slow riding, and there's nothing wrong with that at all, I'm telling you, the Low Rider ST might not be for you. Because when you take a lightweight motorcycle, so this motorcycle is around, what, 720-ish pounds? It's been a while since I've looked that up, but I think I remember that right. So around 720-ish pounds with a Milwaukee 8 117, wow, this motorcycle can really get up and go. Compared to a 850, 870-ish pound touring motorcycle like I have my 23 Road Glide Special that only has a 114 in it. So you talk about that weight displacement, and man, this motorcycle will absolutely take off. And then you add into that the ability to upgrade to different stage kits to do this, that, and the other with this 117, and it is an exceptional point for someone to consider buying the Low Rider ST. I mean, I've got a full-blown stage 2 in this one, and I'm telling you, this bike will fly. But hey, that's not for everyone, right? So if ripping around, going fast, and having a good time doing it is not your thing, the Low Rider ST just might not be for you. Okay, now I got to roll on to the third point and think about what I have to say. Oh, that is touring. Okay, so you know, the Low Rider ST, the ST, hence the sport touring. Look at this. Isn't this cool, this kind of tunnel of trees here? I love this right through here. It's so awesome. It's just beautiful. There's so much development going on in this area. It's hard to see something like that, but it is absolutely beautiful. I love that. Okay, so back to touring. Yeah, the ST Sport Tour. So maybe you don't want to tour. Maybe you just want a motorcycle that you can get out and ride and do your thing. Maybe you only want a touring motorcycle. If you don't want those capabilities of kind of going back and forth, maybe the Low Rider ST is not for you. And part of the example that I have from that is, you know, this morning I went and took the bags off this bike. Just decided I wanted to rip around for a little bit without the saddlebags on it. So I know you can't see it, but I'm riding around without the bags. I think it's a cool look. A few little edits that I would like to make to the motorcycle, but it's a cool look. What is that flapping? Oh man, my mic cord came undone. Oh, bummer. Hopefully that doesn't make a lot of noise in this. See, normally right there I would edit. Oh, the tape came off, didn't it? Ah, bummer. Normally I would edit that, maybe pull over, see if I can fix this. Oh no, not today. So touring, if touring is not for you, if the ability to go back and forth is not for you, then the Low Rider ST just might not be for you. All right, let's continue. Let's talk about comfort, right? And when I'm talking about comfort, I'm talking about the rideability of this motorcycle. And man, there is a lot of room to really customize however you want to ride this motorcycle. You know, some of the taller guys, like, I get it, with the mid controls that are on this motorcycle stock, that's probably not for everyone. If you're a taller rider, you are definitely going to want to put forward controls on there so you can stretch out a little bit. Maybe you want some highway pegs. Maybe, you know, I'm 5'9", this bike fits me perfect, but maybe you want some highway pegs, you know, so that you can really stretch out when you're on long trips and that type of thing. You've got the ability to do that. You've got the ability to change out into, I don't know, 1,001 different seats. Really, whatever you can imagine to make the motorcycle more comfortable for you. Seat, bars, highway pegs, whatever the case might be. The Low Rider ST, man, it has those options. But if you're just the type of person, look, you just want to get a motorcycle, you just want to jump on it, you want to just go ride here and there, and you don't really want to do too much to the bike, or maybe you don't want to do anything to the bike at all, here's the thing, the Low Rider ST just might not be for you. How's my mic cable hanging up? Still dropped down. Man, I got to redo all the adhesive and the tape on this, so bummer. Okay, just adds to the video, adds to the character of the video. All right, let's talk about one of the last points that I have here, and that is cost, right? If you're gonna buy a new motorcycle, you gotta factor in the cost. Now, the 2024s, I think they're selling at $23,399, something like that. And then, depending on what color you want, you can, you know, add in the color cost. You know, vivid black, I forget, was it like another $250, $500, something like that? And if you wanted a different color, you got to think about that as well. The silver or the gunmetal, I think now is the stock on the Low Rider ST, is, you know, other Harley models. But you got to think about that. Now, while I don't think that $23,000 is, you know, just something to throw away, it's definitely not cheap. It's not inexpensive. You could be spending a whole lot more for a brand new Harley Davidson motorcycle. So in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that bad. If you are looking for a premium motorcycle, maybe a place you want to start with owning a Harley Davidson, I think the Low Rider ST is perfect. But if that price point doesn't suit you, maybe you want to spend a lot less. Heck, maybe you want to spend a lot more. I don't know. In a situation like that, the Low Rider ST might not be for you. Now, with all of those things said, let me just open up and tell you this. The Low Rider ST is for me. It is an exceptional motorcycle. I almost want to say a perfect motorcycle. It's not quite perfect, but I do enjoy this motorcycle very, very much. And I'd love to hear what you guys say about it. Now, one more thing, if you would, I would appreciate it very much. Again, oh, no, that's not what I want to tell you. I already told you to subscribe at the first of the video. What I'd like to ask you to do now is, if you are interested in more Low Rider ST content, be sure to watch this video here. You guys ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one.